Hi, my name is Kate, and I'm getting pretty desperate. My dog is sick, and I've been to a couple different vets. One said she probably has cancer, she's going to be dead in 100 days, there's nothing we can do. And the other one said, oh, it's just an infection, she's fine. So I'm going to talk to a psychic and see if they can give me a little bit more information that the vets can't. Basically, by the end of the video, I want to know, is animal communication real, and is it worth it, and is my dog sick? So let's get started. Basically, my background going into this is, yes, I believe in spirits and I believe in communication, but what I'm a little bit iffy on right now is, can you just channel any soul, any time of the day, anytime you want, just channel it and read people's minds? I don't think it's that easy. I think when people have these experiences, they're random. So let's see if this changes my mind. First off, here's what you need to know if you're thinking about getting a reading. They're $80 to $120, and it's done remotely. They don't come to your house and read your dog's body language at all. They do it at home and then call you up later, or sometimes they do it while you're on the phone. Generally, what you bring to the psychic is a photo of their full name and a couple of questions that you want to ask them. So I'm back from the psychic, and she gave me this piece of paper with drawings and just a list of my questions. So let's go through it. I'm actually going to start at the end and work backwards. Do you have a message for Kate? Be patient with yourself, give yourself love, and take care of yourself. That's fairly validating. I definitely am somebody who is very hard on myself and I make mistakes. It's a nice sentiment, and it makes me feel like maybe this could be true. Questions. Are you in pain? She says, yes, I don't feel good. Belly. So this is actually really validating, because the psychic would have no way of knowing that A, Anubis has chronic issues with sensitive diet. B, she also actually had diarrhea at this time, January 6th. I don't know how she would have known that unless she was communicating with Anubis spiritually. And she actually goes through every system, muscular, skeletal, and I'm going to talk about senses just because the vet said that she has a tumor in her nose. And this says sometimes pain in her senses. So that doesn't really give me an answer, but I kind of knew that it wouldn't. You don't get cancer diagnosed through a psychic reading. So let's keep going to agreements. Kate has given Anubis space and a place to grow. Well, if you look at her picture, it doesn't take a scientist to figure out that she was a rescue. So yes, I did give her space and a place to grow. I rescued her from a kill shelter. And then Anubis has given Kate time and patience to let her get where she is now. I'm in my 20s, so I've gone through a lot of life changes recently. Anubis has been patient while I'm figuring out my living situation and how I can best take care of her. So let's move on to soul image. Anubis sees me as a graceful dancer. Definitely not graceful, perhaps dancer. Dancing is inherently spiritual, so it's so common and so vague that it's hard for me to be like, yes, that's it, that's me. But it's not true, and in fact, me and Anubis used to dance a lot when she was a little bit younger. Let's move on to what Anubis' soul is. She's a sweet soul, spiritual light. Again, you can kind of get that from her picture, right? You can see in her eyes that she's very sweet. Do I believe in animal communication? I still don't think that you can just choose what they give you. I think maybe Anubis' energy already wanted to talk about her sickness and her belly, and that's why she got that. That was really the only thing. I definitely don't think it's fake though. I don't think she deceived me, and everything she said was true, it just was fairly vague. Second, do I think it's worth it? Yes, in the sense that I don't regret doing it. However, I also don't think that I would do it again. $80 is a little bit steep for me, especially since I didn't really get any big life-changing information out of this. Not that I thought that I would. And lastly, is Anubis sick? I do feel feel a little bit more confident about my decision and my gut feeling that no, she doesn't have a tumor in her nose. So that's good. Her nose is actually cleared up since she's been taking the medicine, and her stomach is cleared up. Alright, so now I want to know, what's the craziest thing you've ever done to help your dog? Put your stories in the comments below and let me know if you like my video.